Hello and welcome back. In this lecture, we'll discuss a couple of questions. You know, component of vector क्या होता है? It's a geometrical construction. कैसे construct करते हैं? सबसे पहले वेक्टर को redraw करना होता है origin से और वेक्टर के हेड से we draw perpendicular on x and y axis. इस वर्कबुक का केवल क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 और 2 we will discuss in this lecture. और ये वर्कबुक तुम डाउनलोड कर सकते हो, लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में गिवन है. सो लेट अस स्टार्ट आवर डिस्कशन. क्वेश्चन 1, डिफाइन कंपोनेंट ऑफ वेक्टर. सो एज यू नो, कंपोनेंट इज अ ज्योमेट्रिकल कंस्ट्रक्शन एंड इट इज डिस्टेंस बिटवीन टेल ऑफ वेक्टर and foot of perpendicular along axis. Now, and this perpendicular should be dropped from head of vector. Is there any condition also? Condition is tail of the vector should be at origin. So this is how component is defined. Question 2, draw and label. So you have to label x and y component of vector shown. So first, vector A, draw perpendicular from head on x and y axis. So this is x component and this one is y component. Same thing, drop perpendicular from head on x and this one is perpendicular on y axis, so this one will be y component. Third, perpendicular on x and y axis, this is x component, this one is y component. 4, from head drop perpendicular on x and y, this is along x axis, so x component, and this is along y axis, so y component. Now what about vector E? How we will drop perpendicular in this case? So put it later. Next, same problem. 7 also same problem. How you will drop perpendicular. 8, you can easily do that. Drop perpendicular from head. This one is a to x. This one is a to y. And 9, perpendicular from head, x component and y component. 10, from head of vector you can drop perpendicular on x axis and y axis, so this is x component, this one is y component. 11 also you can easily drop perpendicular on x as well as y axis, and along x axis you get x component, and distance between tail and foot of perpendicular along y axis is y component of this vector. Next, it's a fairly simple task, dropping perpendicular from head on x and y axis. Distance along x is x component and along y is y component. 12, drop perpendicular on both the axes and then label it, as vector is a7, so it is a7x and a7y. This component will be a7y. Next, from head drop perpendicular, this is along x axis, so it is x component of vector a8 and this one is y component. 10, this vector is along axis, so how you will drop perpendicular? So in only 4 cases when vector was along axis, it was not possible to drop perpendicular on axis from head of vector. So how we find component in that case, we'll discuss about it later on.